Ooh. Okay. Hi. I'm back. Welcome back to my channel. I'm the Temperance Star. I'm going to be doing a lovely reading for the collective today. You are the collective. We are the collective. I hope you guys are doing good this holiday season. Holiday. I don't know why I was thinking that earlier. I was like, holiday, because you don't typically just say Merry Christmas where I'm at. Typically from day to day, you have to kind of like say Happy Holidays so that everybody feels included, because you never know who celebrates what, because there's so many different practices going on nowadays. So typically just say Happy Holidays. But yeah, Happy Holidays to you, your loved ones, your family. And I hope you guys are celebrating very, very joyful. Is that a word? I hope joyful is a word, but if it's not, I just created it, because we could create anything. But for today's reading, today's message, I am getting very much you are surrounded right now by your angels. I feel like your angels, your higher self, is definitely trying to communicate with you. They are definitely trying to surround you right now just to allow you some type of guidance, to allow you to be more at peace with yourself, to let you know that while we step into the new year, because of course it is the ending of December. I hope you guys do see this before we even get to January, but if not, this is also a timeless reading. If this isn't the ending of the year, this is any time you're reading this, this is a time in your life where you might be stepping into a new chapter, a chapter where your angels want you to be in a more peaceful mindset. They want you to be kinder to yourself. They want you to have less anxious energies around you that may be, yeah, because I'm going in with some oracle messages, and I'm seeing like give your inner critique a vacation, with also be kind to yourself, and then also stop trying to carry the world on your shoulders. And then I also at the bottom, I also see be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting. So I feel like your angels are trying to surround you right now and talk to you and whisper to you, because they just want you to be more at peace with the fact that things are changing, and just to sit in that storm. Because with change, or with transformation, with new environments or new outcomes of things, it can be uncomfortable for someone who may be used to a certain type of setting, especially if someone has been used to going about a certain type of system, any type of system. I don't even know where I'm going with this, angels, but I'm allowing them to guide me. Let this, you really resonate with this collective, I hope you do. But if you are feeling like you're being pulled and tugged in certain directions, they want you to breathe, and they want you to relax, because they are carrying you, they are around you, and they are protecting you, and they want you to be at peace and be happy with any type of decisions coming your way, decisions you may have to make, or the decisions you may have made that may be the reason why you may be in the situation that you're in right now, when it comes to this change, this transformation, or the switch of the tempo, XYZ, or if you're going in the new year with new year plans and goals, and I guess people make mood boards, and not mood boards, mood boards and goals and stuff like that. I forgot what they call them when they make those boards and stuff, but I know there's a word for it, can't think of it right now. But when you start to write it and you start to try to bring those things on into life, before you know it, once you start writing things down that you are trying to achieve for yourself, your angels immediately start to get to work, and beknownst to you, things in your lives may start changing, and you may not know how to stay true to who you are and stay authentic to yourself. because of how things are starting to change, to make room for the things you are asking for. And the angels want you to be kind to yourself and not feel like you are asking for the wrong things because of certain things being taken away from you, or certain people looking at you a certain way, or certain environments being ripped away and not being able to enjoy what you may be enjoying now or in the future. So continue to be authentic with who you are and what you want for yourself, because the world is literally morphing into what you're supposed to see it as, what you're supposed to bring in for yourself. Like, this is your world at the end of the day. The angels want you to know, like, yes, there's 8 billion people in the world, but this is still your world, if that makes sense. Like, these eyes, your eyes, you're seeing it through your eyes. This is your world. So the things that you're seeing, the things being brought to you, the connections, the dots, the jobs, the house, the lovers, the connections, the family members, the money, anything that you're seeing being brought to you or being taken away, the opportunities, all of that is yours, and you have a choice. And those choices, angels want you to know, whichever choice that you decide, you will be okay, and it is all going to be exactly how it was supposed to be for whichever goal you have been writing and setting for yourself now, in the past, or even before you were even born. Like, stuff that your soul written before you were even born. You know, like, I heard, like, our names are our destinies, like our names are rituals. Like, we practice rituals every single day just based off of our names alone. And it's like, we are supposed to honor that by resting in comfort, knowing that we are confident in ourselves, in our name, in our power, in our authenticity. We can't get lost in the mundane things of insecurities of if we're making this person happy, if we're making that person happy, confirmation. Because at the end of the day, the person that you're trying to make happy, that name of theirs, that ritual of theirs, is not for you, because you have a completely different system that you're following and that you're designed to follow. So stay authentic to you. I be having like completely full blown like, but yeah. I'm gonna get like one more oracle card, and then I'm gonna go on with some tarot messages. This is very much giving like New Year read. The hogs is killing me, but yeah, it's giving very much New Year read, which I love. You know, I love that, because I'm such a like let's just think positive, you know. Yeah, like, no, so this card, it says no one said this whole thing was a race. No one said this whole thing was a race. It's okay to slow down. And with that card coming out after the stop trying to carry the world on your shoulders, it's almost like trying to run a finish line carrying a house, and everyone else in the running has nothing on their shoulders, but you're supposed to be the one to be able to somehow finish the finish line. How is that going to happen when every step you take, someone is sneakily adding another brick because they have time to, because you're blindfolded or something, you know what I mean? Because you're blindfolded and you don't see that your contestants, the people that you're running with, are adding more bricks to you because you're too focused on just trying to get through the finish line with a blindfold. And it's like, you have to take the blindfold off and realize that these people around you, we are all trying to get through the finish line. However, you having a blindfold on is a good thing, because you're able to focus on yourself. With people who have their eyes wide open, there's so many distractions. there's so many distractions. These people are not even able to truly successfully pass the finish line because they're too busy focused on you being able to keep up with them, even with a whole house on your shoulders. So they're slowing themselves down, putting a brick onto your back. And I hope that that analogy makes sense. But it's like having your eyes closed, you don't see nothing when you close your eyes. You just see like whatever you decide to think of, quite literally. Whatever you decide to think of is what you see when you close your eyes. And if all you see yourself is finishing that finish line when you close your eyes, guess what? You're going to finish that finish line. But if your eyes are open and all you see is that person running faster than you with a brick on their freaking, with a whole house on their back or the whole world on their shoulders, of course all you could think is to sabotage them because you see them, you're seeing that. And I think with that type of like analogy is saying that it's like when there's so many distractions, you could just see so many distractions. You could see the competition, you could see what others are doing, and you could see the different types of way to sabotage others, or you could see the different type of ways to stop and say, you know, well, forget this. I don't gotta run since I see where I'm at. I see that I'm overweight, or I see that this person's going this speed, and I see when you can see so much, it can stop you from going within and visualizing what you truly just want for yourself when you just have that blindfold on. And it kind of takes out the dream, the fantasy of just closing your eyes and wanting to just cross the finish line, which is what I'm trying to get with that analogy. And with the no one said that this was a race, you're right, like no one said this was a race. However, if there's a goal that you want for yourself, a true goal that you in your heart desires, know that you must have for yourself, and you need to get that done, and you know in your heart that you will have that, you have to just kind of close your eyes, not literally but figuratively, close your eyes, go within and do what you have to do to block out the distractions and the noise surrounding you so that you can get it done. Because if you don't, it's very easy to get swallowed up in the storm, the clouds, the depth of how far the fall is. If you just kind of like free fall, and if you look down and stuff, like it's very easy when you look at those clouds and stuff behind, it's very easy to kind of look around and just see that, oh my gosh, I'm in the sky, I could fall right now if I just let go. It's very easy to sabotage yourself in that type of mindset. You you really just grab it. You got to grab your dreams, you got to grab your manifestations, you got to go after it. You can't get distracted. It's easy to get distracted, and it's okay to get distracted. And with that Gemini energy, it's like, because I'm a Gemini, like when you have that like Gemini energy around you, if you have those placements, you have like that devil in your ear, or you have the angel in your ear, and they're like kind of bickering all the time or whatever, you want to go this way, you want to go that way. I think that's what the angels are around you for, is because they're around you, that you know, like, hey, whichever choice you decide, the good or the bad, just know it will eventually lead you to peace. You know, like sometimes chaos, conflict, bad choices, lessons, they're needed to be able to transmute. Like fire, passion, like you need fuel to be able to burn coal, to light a fireplace. You know, you might need like and it's like, I don't mean to go into like a whole bunch of tangents of like analogy and stuff, but you might need a whole bunch of other ingredients to do a fireplace, but you need the fire though. Fire is needed for so much things, for transformation in general. And fire is representing the transformation in my eyes as the conflicts, the bad choices, you know, the things that give you the passion to want to go after your dreams. You need those times in your life to make you be like, you know what, why am I even stressing about this when I was supposed to be going after this? That was a distraction. You need those things to make you realize, hey, why was I even, let me just go focus on this, you know? because those epiphanies is what keeps you grounded once you do start going after your goals. But yeah, and then we at the bottom we have live your life with both feet in it. And then at the bottom it says commit fully to being here. Because it's like after you make certain choices, you then can proudly go into the path that you were supposed to, because you already kind of made certain decisions to know, hey, you know what, this is actually fully for me. I've experienced XYZ, I've learned the lesson XYZ. This is for me. I have my angels, I have my peace. I'm ready to fully go in and commit towards myself, me, and what I want. I didn't even go with no tarot. Do y'all believe this? But I can't. I can believe it. Because But I'm happy because I really wanted this message to be very much like New Year's inspired. And it is giving that. And I'm happy. Because I really wanted this message to give New Year's. And this message is... And then look at that. We have strength. Courage. Like, it's like having the fuel to be like, you know, I have everything in me to fully go after exactly what I want. Because it's like when you have inner critique, those inner critiques inside of you, they come from outside noise. That outside noise could be others around you. It could be the environment. It could be the choices you made in the past based off the environment, based off of others around you, based off of your decisions and past mistakes and stuff like that. But all of that, that's just fuel. That's just fire. That's just your transformation. That's just the fire for your coal. For your freaking, what did it be called that? Your fireplace. You know what I mean? And before you know it, after you're done creating and doing what you're supposed to do, your fireplace will be that creation. And you'll be that thing. You'll be that seat on the couch watching whatever you created burn with the joy in your heart. Like, wow, I did that. And that comfort feeling, once you're able to just be proud of yourself, like nothing is going to be able to wipe that out of you, because it comes from you and you only. Those bad decisions that you made, you decided to make those bad decisions. Or those good decisions you made after making certain decisions, you decided to do those things with the help of your angels. Even with the help of some bad decisions you made. You know, some bad decisions lead to good decisions. You can only make a good decision after experiencing some type of bad decision, even if it's around a bad decision you saw, witnessed from someone else's bad decision. Someone had to do a bad decision though. But regardless, that transmutation phase, that fire, it once it burns and you get to see that final product of whatever you're creating, whatever you're doing, whether it's school and going and doing what you're supposed to do in school and going after that going after that job, going after that hobby, going after that art piece, if you're like an artist, getting heavy artist vibes, that project. Shoot, even if it's like a lover. Some people be manifesting their lovers out of thin air. So it's like, once you're able to truly put in all of your pieces of coal, those things, that coal, the stuff that you try to bury within, that you don't want to look at, and it's just so cold, but that's a part of you, but it's cold, and you just don't want to look at those memories, those bad decisions, those things that you just thought that you just wanted to forget about. But once you light it on fire and you put your creative intentions behind it, and you see what can really be created out of it, you'll see just how powerful you are, and just how much your angels are around you and surround you, and just how much they want you to be at peace, and just how much they love you, and just how much this world is yours. There's so much noise in this world. It's so easy to forget that at the end of the day, the world is yours. They try to make it seem like we don't have choices and we can't do this and we can't do that. Like, yes, it gets very hard in certain instances because of a lot of things at play, especially depending on where you're at in the world. Of course, once you get to a certain point and you know certain things and you're aware and you have clarity is a big one. Once you have clarity of things and you move appropriately with your angels, they will move mountains for you. They will move galaxies for you. Fuck mountains, galaxies for you, okay? And that strength that they gonna put in your back so that you can create, so that you can light someone else's coal on fire through your creations. That's true strength. That's true. Child, I cannot make this up. The Magician. And then we do got the Knight of Cups in reverse. And with the Knight of Cups in reverse, it's almost like no longer allowing like emotional baggage, or even, and then the Ace of Wands in reverse. It's like taking past, let me get one more card before I even, and then I saw the Moon in reverse. Hold on, let me get another card. Thank you. What was I about to say? The past, right? Okay. So with the Six of Cups in reverse, so it's like taking the past and those emotions that you have blocked away, blocked off, and not wanted to move, like do anything with it. Like you do not want to do anything with those emotions, but they're in you. People be thinking that just because they don't think about those bad mistakes that they had, those bad memories that they had, and the things that happened to them in the past, because they don't think about it, they're not lingering somewhere in their body. They're lingering somewhere in their body, and they're building up, and before you know it, you'll be some type of age or randomly get hit with some type of medical disease, illness, God knows what, or it'll manifest in another way where a tragedy happens in the community, and then you don't even have a community to even truly help you in a certain way. Things, unresolved emotions build up over time, and they hit you in a place where you don't even know why stuff is happening to you in your life, but they're happening in your life and you can't do nothing about it. However, it's almost like this magician, whoever the collective is, this collective is realizing they can pull that coal, those pieces of coal, those pieces of bad memories and the bad decisions. They have coal, they have fuel, because they've been done wrong in the past. They have pain to pull from. They have swords to pull from. They got it. You got it, collective. It's like you're realizing you have things to pull from. And it's like you may be rushing to get to a certain point in your life and your career. And that's probably why you're not satisfied, because the angels want you to slow down and truly look at the stuff that you may not be wanting to look at. Because they want you to dig deeper. I'm hearing. They're like, dig a little deeper. They want you to dig a little deeper. The Fool. It's like they want you to dig a little deeper for this new beginning that's coming. With this new beginning that's coming, they want you to dig deeper, because it's like this new beginning is something that's going to be completely yours, that no one can take from you. I'm hearing. Yeah. And with the Four Swords, it's like you're on the go. It's like no one's gonna be able to say nothing to you. But this Four Swords in reverse, it's like no more resting, no more acting like that pain that was those hidden, like those the past, your past doesn't exist. Like you can't use it. It's not like you're hurt from it. Like I'm not even getting a hurt vibe. It's more so like, oh, this is stuff that you can pull from. Tell me more about this Six of Cups in reverse. Angels. Ooh. We did get a card that fell right on top of that. Ooh, and I got the 5. Conflict, the 5 of Swords. So these are people that may have, with the King of Pentacles in reverse. In the World in reverse. So poverty, I'm getting heavy poverty, family poverty vibes. And the Queen of Cups in reverse. Emotionally unstable, family poverty vibes. So this could be someone who came from a background where they didn't have much growing up. Collective, you may have not had much growing up. You may have not had someone or people that you can truly go and talk to when you were growing up, and it led you to go on a path where you had to kind of have to be by yourself when it came to your beliefs, when it came to your dreams, when it came to your path. It's almost like everything that happened in your path is basically divinely led. It is based off of your own intuition. It is based off of your own manifestation. Everything you did has come from the pain and the lessons that you've learned from the past. It's from the pain from the past. You've had to learn a lot because of your past. And I think that Spirit wants you to be kinder to yourself. Be kinder to yourself. Because it's almost like you've just been on go, 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 go. And they want you to free yourself from that like go, go, go mentality. Because it could be putting you in a energy that you may not even want to be in, or be like something that may have turned you off when you were running from something that you ran away from. You could be turning into because you're so busy. Like if you had like a parental figure who was emotionally vacant, someone who wasn't the perfect mom, wasn't around, was always busy, wasn't able to give you the right guidance, wasn't able to really put their maternal empathy, to give you that true empathy for you to emotionally feel safe. It's almost like because you're so busy and chasing after your dreams, you're starting to turn into that very thing that you may have not wanted to be yourself. And then we have the 9 of Swords at the bottom. Again, with that manifesting an illness or manifesting things that you don't want because you're ignoring stuff from the past. When in reality, the stuff that you're ignoring from the past, that coal from the past, is stuff that you can use to manifest. Stuff that you could use to turn into your own benefit if you use it right. You just may have to go through a storm though. But your angels are around. Tell me more angels. Yup, but the 2 of Cups, the angels are around, okay? With this 2 of Cups, I'm getting a heavy, like, there's someone around you that wants you to be kinder to yourself. And this can be your angels. Like your angels really just might, and we have the King of Wands, or this could be someone that's watching from above. Like someone watching, not from above, or someone watching from above. I said that very like swiftly. There's someone watching from above that can be seeing this. A passed over loved one. Especially if you lost a parent young and you didn't truly get over that grief. They are watching you and they wish they could bring you an offer. They want you to listen more, listen closely. to them. They want you to remember the good times and not just the bad times. The good times do matter. As though you may not think that they do, they do. Both good and bad. They want you to balance it out. The good and the bad. It's not about rekindling or talking things through. It's about balance. With this King of Wands, it's the charming aspect. Think of the charm. Think of the charm. Be charming, they're saying. Tell you more. With this Seven of Pentacles, they want you to think about balance, because if you only are thinking about the bad stuff, it's hard to truly balance out the energy so that you can transmute it. And how are you going to watch your fruits of your labor come in if you're only planting bad seeds? Where's the good seeds? You can't be the only good seed being planted. You need good seeds from everything around you. We don't all come from perfect communities. We all come from broken communities. Some, like some people come from broken communities. Some people come from perfect communities. Like some people come from no communities at all. Like, some people are literally born in a freaking lab and they have to make a community with the strangers they're giving to. However, and even they end up being a little bit off. But at the end of the day, the seeds that you're given, you need to plant all of them so that you can see what grows from all of them. And you can watch that fire burn from the fireplace after you plant those seeds. But you can only go and grab those good seeds if you open your mind to it and be patient, Minx. And be patient with yourself and trust yourself to be able to go through that storm in those memories, because some memories are too dark for some people. With the Page of Wands at the bottom, it's like getting new ideas and new perspectives, because you'll be shocked at the clarity that you'll get. And because like when you start to go that deep into your mind and the things that brought you to wherever they got you, you'll be shocked at the newer perspectives of certain incidents and certain memories when you start to break them down, especially when it comes to relationships or partnerships, connections, contracts that may have brought you some type of grief. Memories that you may try to bury, that you don't even want to visit anymore, the way that you just want to run away, not look back, and keep yourself busy to the point where you're almost workaholic in yourself into madness. But Spirit is saying that you don't want to do that, because all you're doing is emotionally cutting yourself off from them, and they can't talk to you and give you new ideas, new perspectives, new guidance in the path to where you're bringing your manifestations to life if you don't have basically the guts to continue to go within. It's not about making peace with people who hurt you. It's about making peace with yourself and trusting yourself and your higher self with the path that you chose for yourself before you were even born here. Even the path that hurt you. The people that you decided to make contracts with that hurt you. It's about trusting yourself, trusting your angels, trusting God. Truly. Plant those seeds, both seeds. Yup, what I said. They said go with the Hermit and the Two of Wands. Go within, and it's like make a whole new plan. And I'm finna end this right here. I'm finna end this right here. And then the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom. Because when you go within and you get to see you really get to see more perspectives. It's like watching things you watched as a child, as an adult, and you get a completely different meaning of whatever you watch because you have new eyes on them. You have like your older eyes on them because you have more experience. So you get to see certain jokes and certain lines of whoever that writer was of that line who for that character. That you'd be like, oh, they probably meant this, and I thought they meant that when I was like 5. Because when I was 5, I only had a certain amount of experience. But now that I'm like 39 or XYZ, now I see they probably meant this because X, Y, and Z. When you go back and you look at certain instances and certain memories, you really get to have different perspectives because those perspectives really give you new seeds to plant for yourself, new seeds to plant for your dreams, new seeds to plant for your manifestations. But you have to, you gotta unlock your emotions. You can't be blocking them off and blindly stings like blindly keeping yourself busy and stuck going forward without acknowledging the past, trying to manifest something, because all you're manifesting is a blocked heart, quite literally. In the Queen of Swords, it's like it's okay to have a deeper insight on things. It's okay to open your mind. It's okay to have new perspectives, and it's also okay to cut people off. It's okay to not be around certain things and change your environment and change how you do things, and because you learned new things. That's completely okay to have boundaries, but it's not okay to emotionally, physically, intellectually stunt yourself because of that fear. That's when the angels feel like they need to step in and tell you, hey, you're starting to, what we doing now? You know, it's like, hey baby, what we doing now? You know, they getting scared. They getting a little scared, okay? And I'm seeing the Sun, I'm seeing Temperance, and both in reverse. I see the Chariot though, and I love the Chariot card because that means it's me finna run shit over. We don't give a fuck, okay? I love the Chariot card. I love the Chariot card, but I'm gonna close this off. Collective, please keep it moving, because this Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck lets me know that there is an opportunity coming your way. But I think that right now, currently, you do have some memories that are about to start knocking at your mind door. You know, like they're gonna start coming to the forefront before you know it, and you might have a hermit mode period in the beginning of these next couple of months that may give you some insight on why you may have been a certain way this year or these last few months, XYZ. But it's gonna be for the better, you know. And angels, your guides, your higher self, they just want you to be at peace with a lot of decisions that may come from all of this, because this is all for your protection, and this is all for the things that you want and written down for yourself. They just want the best for you. You just want the best for you. We just want the best for you. And yeah, there's definitely something coming in for you that I definitely, but this two of Cups and this Knight of Pentacles, I definitely see something in the far future, but something's coming. Something's coming. But I'm gonna leave this here for right now, all right? I hope you enjoyed this video. This is gonna be my last video of the year. It looks like fun. I liked it. This was some nice energy. This was actually pretty cute. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope the night, morning, afternoon, whenever you're watching this, have a beautiful time. And thank you. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.